Hey, greetings, Performance Reviews, where I give you the review from the technician's point of view. And today I want to talk about the EBK 280 nozzle, specifically the 280 DC, which means, yep, it is powered by an on-wand battery system similar to the EBK 360. Except this guy is much smaller and more compact. And now if you've watched my channel for any time, you know that I actually really like these compact nozzles for their intended job. And that intended job is to get into small, compact, tight spaces where a 14-inch nozzle isn't going to get in. This Wessel Werk nozzle comes no frills packaging, just a plastic bag. No marks on the top of this one, but it is made in Germany, and this is an EBK 280 DC, which means it requires the DC power wand. This is an 11.5-inch nozzle that sits about 2 inches tall, so it's going to get into a lot of nooks and crannies. And something that was very common back in the day and has become less common due to availability on the vacuum market is it used to be common to sell a large nozzle for the majority of house cleaning and a small compact nozzle like this to accommodate jobs like stair cleaning, car cleaning, that sort of thing. And with central vacuums, it was also pretty common as well. So to have a compact battery-operated nozzle is a wonderful offering from Wessel Werk. So I'm really excited to have this. I do want to apologize for not getting this review out sooner. I don't have a lot of flooring that I would use this sort of nozzle on in my house. I don't actually have a lot of area rugs. I don't have a lot of low pile carpeting. And that's why we're sitting on the staircase. This staircase has this funky original, really low pile, almost commercial carpet from when the house was built in 1991. So this is some of the lowest pile carpet I have in my house. The only other thing I have that's really low like this is some of the stuff in the basement, and again, a couple like cheap area rugs by the doors, and that's it. So like I said, I don't have a lot of sort of things I would use this for. So what I've been doing in order to really test this through the ringer is every time I vacuum my stairs in the mid-level of my house, I use this guy. Now, we're sitting on my main staircase right now. I do have another one with similar low pile carpet that I don't show too often in videos because the lighting's pretty bad. But I have another one of those, and then this has a nice areaway with tile and wood combined. So I've used it on that. And this guy is great if you have to transition as well. So we're going to talk about that in this video. They're meant to be opened very quickly. In fact, let's go ahead. We're just going to open this one real quick and show you because it is quick. So I'm going to use my pocket knife. You can use a flathead screwdriver. You probably could use a coin because there's just these two tabs that open this up. And as you can see, after I opened it up, whoop, the brush roller pops right out. The brush roller is really easy to get to. The end caps are designed so that they just pop out. You can clean them out, put a drop of oil on here occasionally, and they're good to go. These are not meant to go for a long period of time without maintenance. So this is kind of an old school design, but it works really well. It's actually pretty hardy. If you do go, say, a year or two without maintenance, brush rollers are widely available. Because this is an existing platform, the parts are probably already at your vacuum store. Your local vacuum store should have all this stuff. And if they don't, they're able to order it through several wholesale distributors. So that's wonderful. It's got a long life belt, so if you get something jammed in here, it's just going to turn off, and you don't have to worry about that either. The last thing I want to note is you see these ears on the brush roller. These guys are like a shock absorber in your car. So the brush roller can go up or down a little bit, so it kind of bounces around in there. That adds to the hardiness of the brush roller. It also means that if you bring this brush roller to say hard floor, it's not going to necessarily wreck the unit the way a lot of brush rollers will wreck themselves on hard floor. I still would recommend turning it off on hard floor, but it gives it a little bit more resilience there. It also gives it a little bit of carpet height adjustment. There you can see it bouncing up and down there. Again, only a couple millimeters travel, but it makes all the difference. And it's just easy to slap together just like so. So again, we don't maybe even need to go in the shop with this one. It's that easy. The repair video I did on this, I think, was only 8 minutes long, like taking it apart and putting it together with my commentary. So just give you an idea how simple this is. And this is an example of keep it simple, stupid. That KISS philosophy, that really applies to this nozzle. One of the selling points is on stairs. This nozzle, being only 11.5 inches wide, man, it's great on stairs. Let me show you what I mean. It just does fabulous on stairs. Now the intended use of this is on the end of central vacuums. Wessel Werk really doesn't endorse what I am about to do here, but I have found this to be a great combo. And I think if you wanted to retrofit your straight suction canister, and it was a 32 millimeter or 1.25 inch fitting, this would be something to look at as well. If you have something wider like a Miele or Bosch, so sad, too sorry, it's not going to fit on the end. You're not going to really be able to make an adapter the way that this wand works, unfortunately. We're going to do our standard pickup test we do here on Performance Reviews, where we're doing breakfast cereal, flour, cat litter, and fresh pet hair. You're also going to get to hear the sound of the machine hooked up to a Henry using a studio microphone. Well, shit, that did pretty good. You notice you got the flour right out of the grout. No animal hair, cat litter's gone, all that stuff is gone. It did a very good job picking it up. Among some of the best I've seen for a carpet nozzle. Now I decided to use the Henry for this test because I wanted to use something a little bit less powered than my central vacuum. My central vacuum for my house is oversized, so I think this probably more represents what the average consumer would have in their home hooked up to the end of a central vacuum. We're going to do that same pickup test on my soft carpet with that breakfast cereal, flour, cat litter, and fresh pet hair. Wow. I don't know how much it shows up on camera, but the carpet is like a different shade of color from where I vacuumed with this. That's kind of amazing. No cat litter there, no flour, no breakfast cereal. So, as you can see, here's a small piece of breakfast cereal, got snow plowed, but that's on the side the belt's on. You beat the judge there. I think that did really, really good. Definitely within some of the best we've seen here on Performance Reviews. Well, I think if you have low pile carpets and lots of area rugs and hard floors, this little compact nozzle really comes in handy. This has also stood the test of time. You know, the EBK 280 platform has been around for a very long time. I have its 20-year-old AC counterpart right next to it. So I think it really says a lot about a product that it's still competitive. The pickup tests are among some of the best we've seen, and that's indicative to Wessel Werk products in general. They're very well designed, some of the best nozzle design out there. The battery life that I got on this guy, that indicator isn't exactly the most accurate thing on here. That would be my one criticism of this product. I do get about 45 minutes, sometimes 50. out of using this, combined with the EBK 280 and the 360. So I can clean my house 1.5 times basically with this, which is just excellent, the battery life on this. The durability is well known. The parts are widely available. Again, all this stuff, with it being a Wessel Werk product, is all pretty standard. And that brings me to my relationship with Wessel Werk. I approached them years ago at the booth to do some videos, and ever since then I've had a great working relationship with them. They've never paid me a dime. Every once in a while they're very generous and they do send me some product, especially with COVID and them not being at the trade show last year. So they sent this to me free of charge. Again, no money was exchanged hands, but they did send me free product. And there's plenty of other companies who have done that. And this is one of those companies that really does get things right almost 100% of the time. It's very rare for me to say that about a company. You can see that some other companies have sent me product like Musu and such that have not done very well. So again, refreshing to see. The battery operated is just too cool. Oh, one more thing before we go. If you like what we are doing, check out the links below. They benefit the channel. You could possibly find one of these for sale that benefits the channel. You could check out our Patreon. That's a great way to support the channel. Another great way to support our channel, like, share, comment. That is all very helpful, and I appreciate everybody who gets in our comment section below. Have yourself a great day. I'll see you in the next one.